morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, let's folks jump on Coach Michael Burt. I'm in Seaside, Florida. And I want you to take a look at this right here. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Seaside Chapel. Out getting a little walk in this morning and wanted to come to you and give you a flip the switch version. You know, we're in this 21 day, I keep saying 21 day. It's really now between now and October 29th when I'm going to be doing a 1 day, full day virtual boot camp. Good morning, Donna Scott, Mike Dole, Dee Dee. The 29th of this month, I'm going to be doing a full day on activation of Prey Drive and the full monster growth system. We just released it last night. It's going to be $57 to spend a full day with me. So if you're out there and you're watching me and you're interested, you can get the replay if you miss it. If you got team members, it's going to be like me coaching them for a full day for $57. So the cheapest it's ever going to be. And trust me, it's going to be really good because I'm going to be breaking down the entire growth system. What we're talking about this morning on this Flip the Switch is how to keep yourself and the troops motivated every day. Because what happens is, I'm a big believer that life happens in a rhythm, right? Your heart beats in a rhythm, your life happens in a rhythm, and when you get out of that rhythm, it's really hard to crank that engine back up again. So I was thinking about this past week, man. I was in Dallas and Phoenix and all these places, and I had a rhythm, Christy White, and I had a flow. And when you stop that flow, and you stop that rhythm, you have to crank it back up. When you go on vacation, you stop the rhythm. When you get out of doing what you normally do every day, you stop the rhythm. If you're used to working out every day and you don't work out for a couple of days, you stop the rhythm. So the question becomes, D. Hodges, how do we get people excited every day when they're tired and when they think they're fatigued? Because my estimation tells me we got 90 days left in this year. That's it. And 2020 is over. We got 90 days left in this year to finish something that we started. So what's going to happen, Jesus Garcia, is people going to start, this is my experiences. This is my experiences. As a coach for 28 years, people are going to start fatiguing. They're going to start saying they're tired. They're going to start saying they're exhausted. They're going to start saying, you know what, why don't I just let my foot off the pedal, Billy Pittman. They're going to start saying, you know what, it's, hey, 90 days of the year, 2020 straight up sucked. Why don't we just shut it down and start over next year? I'm a big believer in building momentum. And momentum is energy, Pete O'Neill, headed in a direction. And the way we build momentum is we take large amounts of action. So the way to get your people excited every day, even when I'm on a creative period for me, because I'm in a period where I'm down in Florida, I'm supposed to be resting, but I don't rest well, and I don't vacation well. Chad Waters, just ask the people that vacation with me. Because I don't like getting out of a rhythm, man. I don't care if I'm in Florida. I just happen to be in Florida, right? But I'm down here, so here's what I do. Team, okay? Team, we're going to meet at 8:30 this morning. I'm going to be on calls, and I'm going to be on Zooms, and I'm going to be on the 4:30 call with the monster producers. Keep everybody going because the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack, guys. Jason Connor, I do sleep just a little bit, but not much. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set a tone for my people. Listen, business as usual, man. Because people don't have the toughness and the discipline they need to stay the course if you don't re-enthuse them every day. I believe that Prey Drive, based on all my experience and all of my study of Prey Drive and flipping the switch in a person, it has to be activated by something external. Very seldom or very few people can activate this in themselves. So they need other people. They need a boost. They need a shot. They need some energy. They need somebody to come along and go, let's go. Let's do this. Now, if you noticed last week, I was talking about fighting through your fatigue and the importance of you telling your body and feelings what's going to happen, not letting your body and feelings tell you. Because I could tell you get to that last quarter, and that last quarter you're tired and you're exhausted and you think, man, I just need that rep. It's like, man, I just can't do that rep. I just can't push through that rep. It's the pushing through the rep, Dorian, that gets you to the frequency you're trying to get to be able to do the things you got to do. Okay? It's the pushing through the rep that nobody else wants to do, the rep that other people want to give up on, the reps that other people say, man, it's late in the year. So my strategy is I understand human nature, and human nature tells me we start with good intention, we fail to follow through, and then we experience guilt. We start with big goals, then we contract, then we just settle. We start with big goals, then we contract, then we settle and go, you know what? It's all these factors that kept us from having a good year. Our sales are off because of this, as if we don't have any control over anything. So play that cycle again. Number one, start with big goals. Then we contract because we're scared. Then we experience guilt, Mike Dole. And that guilt is associated with grief, folks. And what we are grieving is our lost potential, Brian Covey. Okay? Now, so what is our job as the leader? Our job as the leader is to say we have a higher expectation. Right? Look at that view right there, folks. Isn't that beautiful? We got a higher expectation, Justin Myers. And our expectation is when other people are resting, we don't have the ability to rest. When other people are taking off, we don't have the ability to take off. When other people are trying to do small things, we ain't got time to do small things because we're doing big things. Okay? How you doing this morning? Good morning. Right? So see when you create something, spectacle, people want to see it. They're like, what's he doing? Why is he standing up there? Why is he doing a video? You know why? Because I'm doing something, folks. I'm doing something. I'm doing something big. And I'm looking for people to come along with me. I'm looking for people who want to flip the switch. I'm not looking for amateurs. I'm looking for professionals. I'm looking for Navy SEALs, not baby SEALs. Ryan Shive. Y'all know the truth on here. So what are we doing this for? We're doing this because all of this is leading up to a couple things, guys. Tomorrow night I'm doing a free webinar. 6:30 from here. How do you reactivate the prey drive every day? 3 things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be showing you my morning routine. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do to get my energy up, to get my body right, to get my mental state right, to get my emotional state right, to get my spiritual state right. I want to be showing you tomorrow night because so many people want to know, what do you do every day to have that kind of energy? I'm going to show you tomorrow night, 6:30. That's free. Then on the 29th, I'm going to break down the whole Monster Growth System. Donna Scott. It's called Flip the Switch virtual event. It's the very first virtual boot camp I've ever done. And I'm going to do this for a full day, October 29. Start at 10 o'clock, 10 to 4. You can get the replay if you miss it. And I'm going to be showing you, man, how to activate the drive, how to explain your services, how to generate leads, how to follow up like a professional. See, you get people excited. I don't understand why people do this. You do an event and you get people excited, but you ain't got enough energy to follow up and close the people. It's the craziest thing in the world, man. The purpose of the event is to generate new business. You don't do events right, Jay Cash, just to see people. It takes a lot of energy to do a good event. You do an event to activate the prey drive in a person so they want to do more events with you. Never do anything without having something else to push people to. Never. Like I tell my team, man, dang, we work hard to put these events on. If we work this hard to get people here and they get excited, for the love of goodness, follow up with them, man. Take the interest to its maturation. See the lead through till it's a closed deal. Because the truth is we can't help them until they commit to something. And once they commit, Kevin Jones, we're not going to let them fail. So my point to you is I see people do events with no intention. It's like you're doing an event, but you don't understand the purpose of the event. So I got to get my troops excited again. It's like Monday. Come on, guys. You had a day off. We all had a day off. Now let's go get all those people that was interested, Mike Dole. The purpose of the event is to activate the energy to push people to something in the future. I call these structures of exchange. I talk about this a lot in the book, Pastor Ken, Single Digit Millionaire. Now, I heard Cardone say something last night when I was watching the video, and I agree with this. He said, never take advice from a millionaire. And there is some truth in that. Is that once you make $1 million a year, 2 million or 3 million, He's saying take advice from somebody who's a multi-millionaire. And I think there's some truth in that. But if you've never made $1 million a year, or if you can't get your business to $1 million or $2 million or $3 million, the whole reason I wrote Single Digit Millionaire was to say you can go from a high school basketball coach to a single digit millionaire en route to a double digit millionaire. So my counsel is this: if you've never got to that level, then you need to take advice from somebody who's got to that level. Right? You don't need to take advice from people who are not getting there. Too many people get advice from people who are not doing anything. They're not generating any money. They're not creating any sales. They don't have a system. They contract when they get scared. What's our cycle again? We get excited. We fail to follow through. We experience guilt. We get excited. We contract when it's uncomfortable. And then we experience guilt. The coach comes in and says, you know what, Tommy Averett, I'm not going to let you contract this time. I'm not going to let you push this time. What I saw at that lodge on Thursday and Friday at my lodge in Tennessee, was a true showcase event where people were exchanging large amounts of business ideas, energy was being created. That's a structure of exchange. From that will be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars of new business that is created. That's what a structure of exchange is, guys. So I want to encourage you to understand, right now it's October, you're like, man, I'm tired. I don't know if I can push. Why don't I just take it easy on this Monday? Okay? Ain't no taking it easy, folks. Okay, you take it easy, you get lazy. You get lazy, you contract. You contract, you don't reach your potential. Is there time to retreat? Of course. Then it's time to attack. You retreat and you attack. And I tell people, all I need is one day. Just give me one day. One day, no schedule, no people to coach, nowhere to be. I'll be back and ready to go the next day. And that's how I feel today. Took yesterday off, ready to go. Saturday, had some time off, ready to go. So now we got business to go get, folks. Thomas C. Davis said we got to get up. We got business to go get, tend to. We got follow-ups to do. We got customers to tend to. We got referrals to extract. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Look at these folks getting up and going, man. Come on, folks. So let me finish it with a few things, folks. Just to encourage you on something. Tomorrow night I'm doing a free webinar, 6:30. Jump on there with me. I'll show you how to activate, reactivate the drive every day. Good morning. Something that many people have no idea how to do. When their prey drive is deactivated, man, it stays deactivated for years. Joshua, it stays deactivated for years. Good morning, Holly Perry. So tomorrow night, 6:30, I'm going to break down activation of prey drive. Top 3 things I do every day to get it activated. The 29th, I'm doing a full day boot camp for all the people that have looked at coaching but never taken action. It's $57, folks. Full day, $57. If you want to invest that, then you ain't interested in your potential. You're certainly not committed to it. What's the lesson of today? Never underestimate the need to get people excited every day. They need a stimulus. They need a leader pushing. They need a person creating. They need a leader going, I know you're tired. Time to fight. I know you're tired. Time to go. So we got 90 days, folks. That's it. And then 2020 is in the books. Over. Done. Complete. You got to make up your mind what you're going to do with it. I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to push as hard as I can right up until the bell. Right up until they ring that bell. Right up until the buzzer. Oh, Coach Bert's going to be pushing. Flipping that switch every day. Let's have a great day, folks. We got things to do. I got a team to meet with. Let's go.